don't want to have to use a microphone for every single time I talk, but the neighbors like upstairs just moved in, and every night at like 8 to 9 they run on the treadmill. So the noise right now, if I didn't have this microphone, would be way too distracting, honestly. I don't really have much to say. I just thought I'd intro this video. So hi, welcome back. This will be my last vlog in my apartment this year. The last 2 or 3 videos will be in my hometown, which is exciting yet terrifying. I'm really debating right now heating up some lasagna and watching Trisha Paytas, but I don't know, I just don't like eating this late. Anyway, do you got something to say? Period. Oh, do you want your sucking and fucking bacon? Yeah, I'm debating watching Trisha Paytas and having some food because I'm not going to bed with them running on the treadmill. That's just crazy. It's so loud and it's like vibrating my entire apartment. And tonight I just got back from Coda. Love going to Coda. That was my last Coda meeting for the year. All day I was supposed to be working today, but there are massive issues I'm having with my new boss, and I haven't gotten into them at all because I'm trying to still maintain my professional life. But it's to the point that I actually think my boss has dementia, and I think she's scamming the company. And I went to my boss's boss. I went to the head of finance for the Americas, and I was like, this bitch fucking crazy, bro. I saw this meme the other day where it's like me after telling like an executive that makes 5 times my salary slay or something, and it was like that guy from Sesame Street, and I was like, that kind of was me actually. What's happening to my boss is so bad that I actually can't do my job because I require things from her. That's why I went to someone higher up. So all day I just read Crescent City 3 and played Animal Crossing while on the clock. And you know what? To quote Kim Kardashian, maybe if you had a business you were passionate about. I'm just gonna vlog. This is actually the latest I've started a vlog in a while during the week because it's Wednesday. And usually I start it on the weekend. So I'm probably this is gonna be like 48 hours of my life. Might be shorter, might not be. I'm curious how this vlog's gonna turn out because I don't really have anything to talk about this vlog yet. I might have just jinxed the fuck out of myself. I will catch you in the morning, and I hope you enjoy the video. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I need to go get eggs to have breakfast this morning. And it feels like, you know, the beginning of Frozen, and it has like that song where it's like, oh, there's over winter and mountain rain combining. That's what I think of when I'm going to the grocery store in snow like that. No. Get, get, get off.
Do you have to like? I'm like, if you like controlling people that much and want everything checked out, or is it just like?
Sometimes on Thursdays, you have to have a panic attack for 4 hours and cry in your bed instead of working. Because, one, you're not getting any sleep because the upstairs neighbors had a domestic last night where they smashed things and wouldn't stop screaming. Two, your boss probably has dementia and you can't finish month end and ask her for things 10, 20 times and she just doesn't answer you. And third, sometimes Revenue Quebec says, here's $100 interest in one day on the $8,000 you owe, but I can't rebuttal it because Canada's Postal Service is on strike. And I sent everything in to plead my case to wipe $8,000 off what I owe. And because, yeah, it's not going to get to them because Canada Post is on strike. So they're like, here's another $100 on top of your 8,000. And sometimes it happens all at once. And sometimes you got to cry about it and you got to move on. And right now, I really should go to the gym. I'm thinking about it. I might go in like 30 minutes. But instead of working, because I just can't. I can't work right now. I still have crusty tears on my face. I think I'm just going to read Crescent City and watch the snow fall outside. And that's self-care sometimes because I know we live in a society where it is go, go, go. And we are praised for outthinking our hearts sometimes and not feeling what we need to feel. But I just can't live that way. I know they're paying me right now and I'm on the clock, but I'm not okay. And I need to do something that fills my cup right now because my cup's fucking dry, bitch.
Oh, sorry, I was running to finish the report.
Real quick question. Real quick question. What in the actual fuck is that? What in the actual fuck is that? And why are you in my bed? I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. No, I'm actually gonna kill myself. He's fallen over. And he can't get up. We're gonna take him outside. God gives his toughest battles to his strongest warriors. Truly. Come on, dude. Your ass isn't that fat. Oh, this is sad. Actually, I think Kitty might have fucked one of his legs. I am mentally so unwell. Room reveal. It's a padded cell. Hey, the voices. I permanently have the heebie-jeebies. I'm so proud of myself for getting that spider out. There's probably people watching this that are like, spiders are great. Like, yeah, they are, and they're really cool. But I'm currently overcoming my fear of them. Hey, I permanently. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can feel it in my body. I have like the heebie-jeebies, and like in my mind, I'm like, it's laid eggs in my bed. It was under my bed. I'm gonna die. I'm going to die. Yesterday, I can't make this shit up. For someone that like doesn't leave their apartment, that the what? Last night, I thought I'd treat myself to some sushi. So I ordered it at 2 o'clock to be here for 6 because yesterday Revenue Quebec's like pay me now, and I was like, Fuck. So I paid 8 grand yesterday, more than that. And then my boss during month end, I think, well, like I said, I'm dealing with someone with dementia trying to do month end, and it's making it really, really difficult. So that's just that. And then the people above me had like such a crazy domestic, and all this on top of like very little sleep. I started crying. Yes, I did. Then I was like, let's treat myself to some sushi, my favorite sushi place. I haven't ordered delivery to my apartment since 2023. I always cook. Let's order some food. Let's treat myself because self love, self care. 6 o'clock rolls. Actually, no, past 6 o'clock. And the delivery driver's like, bruh, I can't get to you. The police have blocked off your street. Sends me a picture. Yeah, the police have blocked off my street. Then I'm like, fine, I'll walk and meet you because I know I can't be refunded because of how I ordered it. It wasn't like through Uber Eats. It was just like off their website, which is like I pay them and then they pay DoorDash. Anyway, I'm like, I'm gonna walk to you. I start walking. I reach the end of my street. Yeah, the police have blocked it off. That intersection, the intersection all the way down to my right and all the way down to my left. So like a kilometer this way, and then continuing down my street past the grocery store. They've blocked it all the way off. So I'm like, and then I start getting yelled at in French, and I was like, I understood what he was saying, but when I start having adrenaline like that and I'm getting yelled at, I all of a sudden I can't translate shit. I can't communicate back in French. So then I'm panicking and he's like, just go. So then I walk and then I'm like getting like halfway through this, I don't know, murder scene probably. And then they're like, you can't go through. I'm like, my food's right there. And they're like, no. So I'm like, okay, I just spent $33 to not get my food. Then I start backtracking. I'm like, I'm just gonna go home. Then I get back to like where my street is, the beginning of where they started off, and they're like, you can't go back. And I was like, I'm in my PJs with no hat on. I'm so cold. Like, please let me go home at 7:30 at night. It's pitch black. I want to go home. And they're like, no. So then I take this 40-minute detour and I hop three fences. I hop three fences, trespass several times. I'm so cold by the time I get home, but I get home with no food in my fridge and no sushi. So I spent $33 to hop fences after the day I had. And then I went to bed very hungry, which is fine. And then I woke up to the spider this morning and I couldn't get refunded. But they did credit me and they did send me sushi today. He, like, the guy who owns the place hand delivered it. He's like, don't worry, I'm just going to bring it to you tomorrow. I'm so curious what happened at that intersection. Part of me wants to go to the gym and be like, do you know what happened here? Because the gym's like at the intersection where it happened. Curious. I can't make this shit up. Did any of y'all have those orb weaver fucking spiders like infest your area this summer? Because that, like, so many of those spiders were all over the city. And back when I went to Sarnia in the summer, like they were everywhere, and it just I'm so icked out. Like I'm like, oh my god, I'm so uncomfortable. I'm so uncomfortable. I need to go scrub my skin raw. My cat's taking a shit. It's about 10 hours later and I still have the heebie jeebies. Like, I genuinely think I'm sitting on like a nest of spiders or something. Like, that was a pregnant orb weaver. That was like Charlotte's Web ass shit. Other than that, I think I'm feeling very weird and in limbo. My astrological chart right now is looking pretty fucked up. Do you ever get to a point in your life? Because I've never reached this point. I've I've reached this point in my life where like every dream I've ever had, majority of them, or every goal I ever had in my mind and I set myself to working towards, I've achieved it. I think that's a really weird place to be, and I've never heard anyone talk about it because it's like they always say enjoy the journey because like once you're there, I think this is the whole point. It's like once you're there, it's like that's not the fun part. I think a lot of what I'm feeling is very closely tied to Sylvia Plath's Big Tree Theory, if you've ever read that. And yeah, basically just the concept of I have all these ideas and wonderful things that do feel aligned with me, but I don't want to lose majority of them by grabbing one. You know? But I don't want to be that bitch that lets them rot at her feet because I took too much time to decide. By the Yule solstice, I will have decided that is my goal, and I've already told my girlfriends, and we're all on board that manifestations and the birth of the new sun on the 21st is like a very good time to like solidify these intentions and these goals. And I'm looking forward to it. I think part of me is also scared that like I doubt my capability to choose the right goals and dreams. And then there's also part of me that even doubts my capability to achieve them, to choose the right one, to achieve them. I think this is just a very human thing. I think this is happening at a really good time though, because this is like New Year's is coming up and I'm going to redo my vision board, but I have to be so intentional because I'm not one of those people that's like can kind of slightly toss a dream out there. Like I need it to be so specific and I need to work my ass off for it. And I really don't know where to go. I have to sit down and actually think about it and look at it. And I haven't done that since I was like 10. Because the biggest dream was to get out of the small town, along with many other things. And I've achieved it all. I'm just wondering if any of you have ever come to this point in your life. How long did it last? And did it make you feel weird? Like, what was it like? And what did you need to do to get to the other side? I'm thinking like the vision board is probably a pretty good start, because then to make it, I have to be so intentional and think about it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm realizing I probably need to put a trigger warning over that spider. Like that was crazy. Like it's all I can think about. And I washed my entire bedding because I'm like, what if it laid its nest? But like obviously it still had its babies on it. And I'm so proud of myself for not killing her. But then I like put her out in the cold and I'm like, I just put a pregnant ass woman. Sorry. No. I'm in my luteal phase. Not me crying about putting a pregnant spider outside in the cold. I also started crying today because my cat on Animal Crossing, Lolly, was singing on the beach and it was snowing, but she was singing all by herself. And it made me cry. And I also want to say, like, what are some of y'all's dreams? I need some inspiration. What are some weird niche things you're working towards right now? Because it's like when I do this vision board, when I set these goals, it's going to be multiple. Let me copy you. Let me steal your shit. All right, I'm going to get ready for bed. It's 8:30 on a Friday. I don't give a fuck.